My name is Lisa Vecchi, and I'm the president and CEO of Broward Housing Solutions. This organization is important for Broward County because of the great need for permanent and affordable housing for lower income persons who struggle with mental illness.
The persons that we serve are not only adults, but youth that are aging out of foster care. Homeless people with a mental illness who would otherwise not be able to find reasonable accommodations, supportive accommodations.
Until I had my own personal experience with mental illness, it's not something I thought about, and I really don't think that the average person, the average family thinks about that. They're serving a need in the community to a population that, for the most part, has no voice.
My name is John Landon, and I've been a resident of Broward Housing Solutions for a little over 2 years. I'm diagnosed post-traumatic stress disorder superimposed with dysthymic disorder and depression recurrent. When I was getting diagnosed, I was homeless, I was a drug addict trying to self-medicate. I just made a whole new start here. Once I got my diagnosis, I was able to make a whole new start, and Broward Housing Solutions has helped me be able to help my kid and stuff.
My name is Joseph Rubidoux, and I'm a computer programmer. My disorder that got me here is oppositional defiant disorder. I've been in foster homes for a lot. I've been probably 10 foster homes on and off, like different places. We were getting abused, and I didn't think it was wrong, and my brother and sister didn't think it was wrong. I would get punished and beaten for things that happened to me because of my disorder.
My name is Laura Wallace. I'm 42 years old. I have 2 children, single mom. My diagnosis is major depressive disorder and panic disorder. It slowly but surely limited me in almost every capacity. I was in an abusive marriage, so, he would throw away my medication. I couldn't even take that. And then he would cause a lot of stress. And after I had my son, I waited till he was like 10.5 months old, and then I left. It made my disorder very much worse. When you're having mental issues to begin with, and somebody's messing with your mind, and made it a lot worse.
The transition of being from a nurse to a patient was not welcome, definitely not welcome. My last doctor said schizophrenia, which I found hard to believe, that although I'm a nurse, I was very, very shocked to know that I could be thinking those thoughts, because I've always had this feeling that somebody's going to kidnap me. That is another problem. Once I get out there, I'm on the bus is fine, but just the thought of leaving makes me nervous, leaving the house to go on the street. I was engaged to a young man, and he decided that he couldn't tolerate me anymore, and then he had me committed to Spring Grove Hospital Center. And from there on, I noticed that this life was going to be funny, because I was going to end up not having any children, not being married, and that was really hard to take.
I left home at 12 years old, and I was a hooker in Hollywood, California in the 1970s. There was no normalcy ever in my life, and so this has given me the opportunity to find a no drama life, a normal life. This allows me to be able to have my illness and still function with society, and that's a good thing.
Currently, Broward Housing Solutions serves and houses 257 residents and their family members.
We've got a waiting list of over 300 people. The only way we're going to meet any portion of that need is, of course, to acquire additional properties.
We'd love to be able to help everyone, but we can't do that without the support of our community.
And so I think if the community realized the extent of the problem and the lack of motivation to solve it, that good people are going to step in and say, look, I need to help.
I say it takes a village. It does take an entire community to provide that.
Before here, I wasn't successful at all. I didn't want to go to school, but here, I'm in school. I've passed, I got my GED here. I got my web design certificate in Sheridan here, and now I'm in college. That's 3 things, done while I'm here.
My ultimate goal is to be able to raise my kids and be able to let them have a better life than I've had. And just to be able to know that when I'm older or if I ever get sick, I know I have a place to live that I can afford. For over 2 years now, I paid my rent on time every month and, you know, actually have money to buy food or put gas in my car, so it's amazing.
She says, oh, well, Betty, you're not in that situation now, so don't keep on talking about it. You're here now, and things are better, so enjoy it. She's very blunt when it comes to that.
Yep, tell her to forget it.
This is a way to get people to help themselves and to learn how to function in normal ways and take care of themselves. This is a step up, not a hand out. If it weren't for Broward Housing Solutions, I know we would be in a fairly desperate situation.
If I could describe the residents of Broward Housing Solutions in one word, it would be hopeful.
Eternally grateful.
Successful.
Happy.
Tenacity. They hold on for dear life.
Thank God for here.
I'm blessed to be part of Broward Housing Solutions, both for me and my family, and I could not have my family without this help.